It's like 1:30 a.m. and I'm trying to go to bed, but my sleep schedule has been so bad lately, and I'm just feeling out of sorts. But I did get a wave of some inspiration, maybe, maybe not, but like, or maybe a wave of just frustration to the point of action, because I can't, like, my brain, I can't stand rotting away. I do nothing. I have no energy to do anything. I also feel like I have no prospects to do anything. And it's just same old fucking story that I always feel like I'm just letting the time pass. But if before that was not justified, right now it's actually the case. I didn't know that instead of getting better, I would get worse. I did not expect that from this life and from myself. Um, and it's just my eyes hurt, my head hurts just from staring at the screen and killing time. And I don't know, the only premise that is kind of stuck in my head with me that I try to keep going back to is something is better than nothing, right? So it's just not to get hung up on doing things to the fullest like I normally would want to. So I guess my little challenge to just get out of it would be just to try to go back to at least reading more. But my issue is that now, whenever I read, it just puts me to sleep. Even if I'm interested in what I'm reading, it's just because that's what I've been kind of using to go to bed, that now I can't really stay up and read. I get sleepy. And I hate that. I used to stay up and not sleep to read, not the other way around. I had more passion in me. But yeah, I just miss all of my hobbies and all of my things. So I'm starting with some light reading, but it's this Ukrainian magazine. I got it from my mom for her birthday, but she's staying in the village today, and they have these like thematic, basically like a magazine with like a theme for the month, but this theme is letters. So it's like a combination of historical thing about letters, different, I guess, famous people, famous writers and stuff like that who wrote letters and stuff, and some new information. So it's just old, past, and present coming together. So I'm gonna try to do that. Lately, I've been going to bed at like 2 a.m. or 3 actually, like 3. And I just watched the movie Ladies First. I don't know. I thought it was, they could have expanded on the themes a bit more. They took kind of more of a lighthearted way, which is unfair because the fact that we still have to be making movies like that to criticize the way that the world is really sad. Because there was another movie, right, with Mel Gibson or someone, like the one I remember from when I was a kid. It's like the same movie, but for this time period. Um, yeah, they made it too. Like they could have definitely expanded it more, make it more serious. I feel like. Yeah, that's that. So let's go to bed and read for a bit. Yes, I still don't have a proper closet. I don't have a proper closet, so I'm living off of boxes still. It's now been what, a full year that I'm living out of boxes. Cool. Middle of June, but the apartment is still very cold. I think it's just the humidity from the basement, which was flooded, which is still not fully fixed, I don't think. We need to get a dehumidifier or something. Also, I think I'm developing a allergy to wired bras. And if that's gonna be the case, it's just another thing that I really don't need. I have a headache. A weird one. Just probably too overwhelmed. The only thing that's making me feel kind of better is always looking at my nails, appreciating the beauty. Okay, it's already happening. I'm falling asleep. 3 pages is all I could do. But it's better than an endless scroll that I always do. So, good night. Hopefully for a safe night. I will try again tomorrow. Good morning. So I still slept in. I could not get up earlier as I would like. I did go to sleep at like almost 3 last night, so still kind of makes sense. I mean, I woke up at 9 as always because of the anthem and the moment of silence for the fallen soldiers. So just finishing my granola, some blueberries and matcha. And yeah, I'm gonna still try to film to keep myself accountable because then I'm not on my phone, which is good. And try to just keep on at least doing something that's analog. I need to get back to my Sudokus. I haven't done Sudoku in a while. So I think I'll do that, and then the plan is to sort the 4 other bags of the clothes from my husband's mother that has passed apartment. So we're sorting through some of the stuff for donation and whatnot, and unfortunately she was a smoker inside the house, so everything is very smoky, so I have to sort and then wash and then but I need to hurry up because they accept by season, and I want to definitely go donate the summer stuff already. I mean, I have 1 bag. Maybe I should just go and do it as it gets sorted and stuff. Here donations don't work like they do in Canada. You can't just go and drop everything off. It has to be as I said, by season, all of that. I also need to go back and pick up the shoes because I also need to donate the shoes. And then for the rest, because it's kind of like a store, because any donation for charity that we called, they were like, there's no need, which is cool. I mean, it's a small town, there's no homelessness or nothing. So we can only like give it to like a little secondhand store thing. But there's a lot of displaced people, right, because of the war from the east. So I'm looking for maybe charities and stuff to donate clothes for them, especially warmer stuff. And I think my grandma knows someone who does that. So the summer stuff, because it's not as much of it anyway, so I'll give it to the store, and then the warmer stuff will hopefully go to charity instead. Yeah, that's that. Just watch some YouTube. It sucks because I feel like I always need something playing. My eyes still hurt. Because it's just too much silence at all times, so it's like I just want to have some voices. But yeah, that's that. Okay, so the process is I need to sort them to summer stuff. Wash the summer stuff, and then hopefully all the winter, fall stuff I can find the laundromat, which is not really a thing here, but I think I found one. What's the word? I think I found one dry cleaners that does offer just washing services, because this is just too much stuff. And my machine is just that whole machine is not really meant for this. Probably open. I should have had the window open. And I just need to sweep. Oh, we got jackets. We got light. I don't even know how much you can see. This is so annoying. Should I get a camera? It's just my allergies. Anyway, there's all the summer stuff. Need to wash all of that. I think I'm gonna wash the light stuff first. I have some accessories, and I have some stuff that's gonna be out because it's like stained or whatever. So basically, yes, jackets, winter stuff, summer stuff to wash, some accessories. Okay, now it's time to take an antihistamine because I can't breathe. I need my Reactin. Weirdly enough, they don't have Reactin here, and they don't even have anything that's remotely the same. Because they're like, oh, we don't have those type of ingredients. And I'm like, that's the only thing that works. Maybe my Canadian allergies. Well, they were developed in Canada. I had no allergies before I moved to Canada. They need, American style medicine. Who made this type of thing with the peel? Like, I have nails. This was not made for the girlies, was it? My nose is literally just leaking. Oh my god, I can't. What the fuck? Oh my god. Maybe it was just that one. This one's fine. Okay. That task of the day is done. The laundry is going. almost all of the light stuff fit into one load. Okay, the plan is laundry is still doing its thing. It's gonna rain, so I'm not gonna be able to use just the clothing line to dry things. I'm gonna have to use the dryer anyway. So I need to run to the city center, ask about some of the documentation that was supposed to be done, basically for my husband's privatization of his apartment, his mom's apartment. So I do need to, there's like a bunch of stuff, but they were supposed to finish making this like paper for us a week ago, and they still haven't called us or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ask about that, and then I also want to stop by the library and ask them, because they do have, it's like very small library, not like what you can imagine libraries are. And I want to ask if I can actually, if I'm bringing my own stuff to read, like, can I use their reading room or not? Because I'm not sure about that. Also, my hair looks much cuter in person than it is on video. I don't know, I feel like maybe it's just because I'm stuffy. But it's also nice and fresh outside, so I'm gonna leave some windows for a draft to have some fresh air. Maybe I should also open the window in the living room. If I can use the library, I feel like that will be helpful with my issue of falling asleep when I'm reading. Oh, but there was a bug that was crawling in here. I don't like that. But I do need some fresh air though. Okay. Okay, document received, although I was hit with another layer of just annoyance at the workers at all the government places, to be honest, but it's just so much bullshit. It's like they said that, honestly, at this point, I kind of want to record everything that these motherfuckers say, because they legitimately said, we'll give you a call in 5 days and you'll come and pick it up. It's been 2.5 weeks. And now the same woman is telling me, well, first of all, when I walked in, the woman was like, okay, well, you just have to go there. I'm like, where there? Where you apply? I'm like, I applied right here at this desk. Which, oh, you just turn left. Bitch, I'm not from here. Can you, in your small mind, understand that not everyone lives here? So maybe you should actually give clear fucking directions to people. Anyway, and then the same woman who told me she's gonna give me a call, she's like, we would never call about something like that. You just have to come in by yourself. Honestly, I want to film all of them whenever they say anything and just show it into their face. It's just, this happens so often. They'll tell you one thing, but then if you repeat that same thing to them, they will try to fight it and say that they never said it. But if I said it the other way, she would have said that I'm wrong. So basically they just want to tell you that you're wrong, no matter what happens. But now I got the notary on the phone, and now she's on vacation till July 1st. So everything's just getting extended further and further away, which is lovely. I love taking too fucking long to do all these things. But thankfully, about the clothing and stuff, they do accept all of the clothing in one go. So I have that sorted. So I'll do that on Thursday. I just wish I could submit the documents to the notary already. But whatever. I mean, July 1st is not that far off, but I kind of wanted to leave the country. I don't want to be here. Or maybe my mom can drop off the documents. Okay, so it's much warmer than I expected, and the rain did not come. The sky is cleared. So I'm gonna go to the library and ask them now. Hopefully, they're much nicer there than the people at the government buildings. Okay, the library does not have tables, so there's only a couch. So, but look how cool the graffiti is. I love that one. But yeah, only a couch, and I really need a table. That's what I'm missing, because if I sit on the couch, I'm gonna fall asleep. Can do the same thing at home. So 2 things unsuccessful, 1 thing successful. So I'm gonna go back home, hang the clothes outside, do another laundry, and just go outside to my husband's apartment's area, and there's a table there, so I'm just gonna read there. Fantastic. Fantastic. No, but there are actually no third spaces, so I came to this table, which, as you can see, the paint is like chipping off, and I can already feel it like scratching on my clothes, on my leggings, which I don't want to ruin my clothes. But so and then it's getting windy and stuff, so it's already a bit uncomfortable, which is not fun. But then there's no libraries or anything. Like, when people complain about no third spaces in the States or Canada, they have no idea, because there are places where there's literally nowhere to go. Also, I just realized that my pop socket has a crack in there. Not a good surprise either. Well, yeah, so now I don't know. Like, do I stay here and freeze and read a little bit, but then get annoyed by the wind, or I just go home? But then when I'm home, I'm just stuck there all the time. How does a library not have tables or workspaces? How do you just have one couch? That's the situation right now. I don't know. It's like I try to get out and do something different to make myself feel a bit more productive, but it's not working.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, day 2 of trying to feel a bit better mentally, but yet again, it's 2 a.m. I was not scrolling though. There's a Love is Blind Poland, and oh my god, that's perfection. It's exactly what I needed to fucking watch. So I stayed off my phone. I did go to the gym, and I mean, you already saw, but I ate a lot. I work out and then I just get so hungry. So, I mean, I had some meat. Then I had 2 ice creams. I cut my tongue. You can't. I cut my tongue somehow against an ice cream. Like, it was bleak. I didn't feel it. But then as I was eating the ice cream, and it was like vanilla, so it's white. And I see red and I'm like, is that blood? And then I felt my tongue kind of just tingle. And I'm like, great, lovely. That's exactly what would happen to me. I've been craving ice cream for like a month and a half. They didn't have the stuff that I would like. I usually get like a tub of Ben & Jerry's or something with like cookie dough or anything with peanut. It's usually my favorite. But they just have the singular like sandwich type of ice creams, or only very limited in the cone option. I only saw like 2 or something, and then it's just on a stick and like a thing. So it's that hard chocolate around and then just plain ice cream on the inside. So pretty boring. Sorry, I just saw the thing on the wall that it's kind of like a portal thing. I'll insert pictures. It's tripping me out. Because that thing was there, right? So I'll insert the picture here. And then a few seconds after, like, I blinked and it went away. It was not here a second ago and now it's here again. Like... if it disappears again, I'm gonna be freaked out. My OCD is not happy with this. Anyway, I am gonna try to read and fall asleep. Is that the... oh my god. It's the water bottle. I'm propping my phone up to the water bottle. Oh my god, okay. OCD thoughts. Fun. Jesus. Okay. And on that note, good night.